Hello, I never show my face on my cooking videos, but for today I will. It says Easter, but it's really Resurrection Sunday, and I feel like making breakfast. I'll be having French toast, scrambled eggs, and some hash browns. Nice, simple, like I like it, quick and easy. So I tried to speed up the process and go ahead and have some stuff sit down. I have for my French toast, I'll be using honey wheat. I try and stay away from bread as much as possible, like all that carb and all that sugar stuff building up. But instead of white, I got my honey wheat. I got the egg already broken. And for the choice of cinnamon, I have the Fiesta brand of cinnamon and the Fiesta brand of Baker's Imitation Vanilla. I have my butter. And, you know, you can go with the heavy cream, or you can also go with the little bit of milk that I have left. I'm going to go ahead and get that used up. And I'm also going to go with the scrambled eggs, and some people like their salt and pepper, or you can use Tony Satchers. And for my hash browns, just a little Great Value bag already like broken down. I could have used my fresh potatoes, chose not to, and my lovely bell pepper mix. Instead of cutting up fresh bell peppers, I tend to be like really busy with work and school. So value added product like my culinary professors, my culinary chefs taught me when there's a value added to the product where you have fresh vegetables, for instance, you have to like cut them, take out the seeds, do all that. But this comes frozen. And for me, like I said, busy schedule, it helps where if I'm tired, one day I don't feel like cooking, my bell peppers are not going to go bad. They're going to be frozen, and I can just take them out, throw them in the skillet, bam, bam, bam. Rather than my fresh vegetables, if I don't get to them in time, they will mold. And who wants to waste money, especially with all this stuff going on? So let me show y'all what we're about to create. All right, so I have the toast already laid out. The butter's over there. The egg has already been broken, but I need to still whisk it once I add all the rest of the ingredients. So we have the vanilla and we have the cinnamon. I'm not going to need to measure it. I'm just going to go off of sight, but typically it's French toast. It doesn't need to be that flavorful because you also have your syrup. And for today, I have my Aunt Jemima, Old Faithful. I want my Miss Butterworks, but I don't have that right now. So you just, I would say, go about 1 teaspoon and 1 teaspoon. I'm gonna just shake, but you know, here we go. So I have the vanilla already added, and I told you about a teaspoon for that, as well as for the cinnamon. I was gonna shake. So after that, I'm gonna add my butter. You don't have to use butter, but I'm going to use like more flavor in my toast. So that was about 2 tablespoons of butter. 2 tablespoons. And I'm just going to whisk it. I am not left-handed. I'm working on that, but just whisk it with that. And there is a secret ingredient. Everybody, I was looking at a few recipes, but I'm going to try it. I've never tried it with my French toast, but just a little splash of milk. That's more than a splash. We're going to do like about 1/4 cup. I'm going to try and spread it. We got a couple pieces of toast. And the reason why I was saying you can do the heavy cream tends to fluff it up, give it more fluffier French toast. All right, so I'm going to come back after I whisk this. Okay, so I'm back. So this lady's recipe I saw, she used flour. And I was like, well, why she use flour? She used flour, and she said that it gives it like a thicker coat rather than, you know, you go some places and your French toast is kind of soggy even before you add the syrup on there. So I'm just going to try this. We're going to see how this is going to come out today. It's about just a tablespoon. And once again, whisking with the left arm. I'm not that bad. Had an injury in high school, so I kind of had to learn how to use my left hand. But all right, so we're gonna whisk that, and then we're about to add our pieces of toast and then add it to the skillet. With the skillet, I didn't use butter. You can use butter or oil, more flavor, but I'm just gonna go ahead and add this to my preheated skillet. Okay, so you just get your bread and you dip it in, coat both sides, let it run off, and make your way to the skillet. And that skillet can fit, it might can fit these 3 pieces, but we're going to just see. See all that goodness? Take it there. Yeah, I'm going to fit these 3. I don't like to waste time. Quick and easy. So what you do, you flip your toast until it starts to brown on both sides. And then I went ahead and turned on the potatoes. Just cover them in some oil for now because they tend to take a little longer to cook. So, all right. So with my potatoes, I added a little bit of Tony Satchers, and I'm also going to add some garlic powder. I'm not going to add the onion powder because I have the bell pepper mix that includes onions. So let that fry. I let it cook for about 5 minutes on each side. I like my potatoes crispy, no soggy potatoes over here. And I just start to stir that up. And you can see I'm starting to brown. So 5 minutes on each side, and since it's not that many potatoes, I just got a handful of my peppers. I like my peppers, so add some in there. So you basically let it cook down until the vegetables thaw out. And I like to keep my potatoes crispy, so I keep it at like a high heat because the vegetables, of course, don't take long to cook down, and I still want my potatoes to be crispy. While those potatoes are going, I'm just going to add some heavy cream to my eggs. And I'm going to whisk them. And as they're whisked, I go ahead and add my season. So I got my black pepper. And I'll pass on the Tonys today, but you know, to your liking, whatever you like. And then I'm just going to sprinkle a little smidge of salt. And I poured them in the skillet. I like a soft scramble. They did turn a little brown already because my skillet was already hot. So don't judge me. But just keep flipping them around. And you get a soft scramble. I will be adding my cheese on top and melting it rather than adding it inside. Alrighty, so our meal is completed.
Not exactly completed, but hey, you get the gist.
Crispy potatoes with bell peppers, French toast, and scrambled eggs with cheese. So I just melted some butter, so I'm gonna go over. Just add some butter on that, extra butter. And I got some hot syrup. I'm just gonna pour over this. I don't mind touching my eggs or my potatoes because I use it for all of that. And then to top it,
I actually know I added too much. I was just
powdered
like, hey,
sugar.
they're about to see anyway.
And that, yes, I added too much right there. Don't judge me. But this is my completed breakfast, okay?